Good evening, friends, and welcome to yet another exciting session of Candid Meena. And today we have a lot of interesting and funny news lined up for you. With the fact that Kunal Kamra, the stand-up comedian, he really roasted Salman Khan, and it was a rather humorous, you know, show in which he really had the guts to make fun of Salman Khan. And also, what is very interesting is that we might have a small indication of the SSR case as well. So yes, it is over to you, and welcome Vidya, welcome Ushma, welcome each and everyone who's watching this live as well as watching this when you get the free time. And so make sure to hit that like button, and liking the video helps the channel a lot. And yeah, it is over to you.
Yeah. So it's very amusing, friends, that today this lady, Atishi of UP, had said that she's going to come out with an explosive revelation today, something really explosive. And of course, we all know because UP is such a party that lies through, its nose, its mouth, its everything, you know. And she comes out with something that we all expected. And she said that, see, she's been asked to, by the BJP to join BJP, or if she doesn't join within a month, they'll put her in jail. So this is what she has disclosed. And this is supposed to be a big revelation, as if she's done something great. And who is she? People hardly know her, except for, Kejriwal. I don't think anybody else has interacted with her also, you know. So you have two ladies here. Each one is scared of the other's power as well. Now, Atishi is very scared of Mrs. Kejriwal because earlier Atishi was taking all the attention, and then Kejriwal would have noticed from jail that, see, this woman may, sort of, walk all over him and become the chief minister. So he told his wife to take control. Now his wife is acting as though she is being, spiritually guided by some, God, and that all of us see Kejriwal walking, like a ghost amongst us. So these people are going crazy. But one thing I have not understood is that today Sanjay Singh was released on bail. On what basis? We really don't know, because he is also in the same liquor scam that they all are in. I just can't understand the course and the kind of declarations they make. On what behalf he has got bail is just not comprehensible. So this is what is happening in UP. And welcome Vidya, welcome Usma, and welcome Nina. And a special thank you to Nina M, because she has been helping our channel in so many ways. And as always, I mean, her interaction also with me on email and most helpful. And God bless you for your goodness, Nina. It makes such a difference. Thank you so much. Yeah. So let's move on to the first piece of news. So the controversial comedian Kunal Kamran caused a stir in the viral video clip where he satirically criticized Bollywood actor Salman Khan, highlighting issues of nepotism and industry influence. His remarks sparked uproar as he unleashed a series of jokes aimed at the star. In the video doing the rounds on social media, he can be seen poking fun at Salman's persona, ridiculing his involvement in the reality show Big Boss OTT and humorously mimicking the actor's mannerisms. He questions why there's a taboo around joking about Salman, citing incidents like his involvement in controversies. Yet, comedians are discouraged from making light-hearted remarks about him. As soon as the video went viral on social media, it attracted several comments from all sides. While some condemned Kamran for his perceived disrespect towards Salman, others supported his freedom of speech and expression. Salman reflects on his bond with late actor Satish. He was also there in Khan, Kamal R. Khan shared a post stating that Salman is filing a defamation case against the comedian. Reacting to the same, Kunal said that he would not be apologizing. I am not a flying bird or a stationary footpath, and I don't apologize for jokes anymore. Salman and his team have yet to address the controversy regarding Kamra's comedy act. The incident has sparked renewed debates on the limits of humor, and the ethical obligations of comedians when addressing delicate subjects. Now, this is something we have noticed, and that is Salman's, how thin skinned Salman is when people comment on him. When he comments on others, it's all okay. But when anybody criticizes even a hair on his head, then he, comes like a roaring lion. Yeah, Jaydev.
Yeah, so you can see how I really support Kunal Kamra in this particular case because he is a very highly controversial stand-up comedian, and kudos to him because he has the guts to criticize this man who is a big bully in Bollywood, and the whole of Bollywood is very afraid of Salman Khan. I've not seen a single actor questioning him on any of his past cases. Be it even only a few people might have questioned him, like Vivek Oberoi and Aishwarya Rai, and you can see how their careers were damaged by this guy. And no doubt he is one of the key decision makers in terms of who will make it in Bollywood. But what is very interesting is many people have crossed lines with Salman Khan, like many singers like Sonu Nigam. Then you had Arijit Singh, and all those people, out of their own talent and sheer hard work, they were successful and they were not affected much by this guy. And also, he has he has made a lot of sort of a lot of actresses who he had relationship with has alleged that he has sort of mistreated them, like Aishwarya Rai, Somi Ali, and many others. And Somi Ali has come forth, every now and then, exposing some shocking allegations against this particular actor, Salman Khan. And so now, what is very evident is the fact that the relevance of Salman Khan, SRK, and all the Khans in Bollywood has gone, and it is no longer the Bollywood of the Khans. Their kingdom has been shaken, especially after SSR's death, and now even comedians like Kunal Kamra does not give a damn to these cons. And right now, it is only the fan clubs which these cons have invested heavily in, the social media fan clubs, which sort of abuse you in case you make fun of these stars on Twitter or Facebook or Instagram. You must have noticed that there'll be one or two people with one or two followers without any particular profile picture attacking you or making fun of you. So these are heavily paid by these cons to sort of nullify the negative comments or negative critical comments, which is the real organic feedback from the Indian population right now, right? Because which especially after SSR's death, the whole Pandora's box opened, and people realize that Bollywood has no value, and the kind of unethical things that happen in Bollywood is what is has been exposed. So yes, welcome Savitri, welcome Nina. So yes, Bollywood knows that no one respects Bollywood actors right now, and this is very evident from the fact that Kunal Kamra, who has a
Yeah.
huge following in terms of his followers, is it does not care and about Salman Khan.
Yeah, and in one short clip I was just watching in Big Boss, a relatively new girl who is there in as a candidate, as one of those, what you call inmates, and he tells her, "See, who do you think you are? Are you a celebrity? The way you talk." For a minute she was getting angry. Then she knew that if she'll be given left and right by this man, so she lowered her voice and she said, "Yes, sir, yes, sir." But the way he spoke to that woman was atrocious. I mean, no woman would be able to tolerate this kind of nasty behavior from Salman Khan. As it is, people don't like him, and everybody and Salman Khan knows from wherever he goes, whenever he makes an entry, he knows people don't like him. They are only tolerating his nonsense because of the kind of work that he does, you know, and that is why, out of fear, they are keeping away from him. Yeah,
Yeah,
back to you.
so that's what And I saw the whole clip of Kunal Kamra's that particular clip in which he makes these jokes about Salman Khan, and I found it really really funny. So coming to the next piece of news, and this is quite interesting, is that with regards to the SSR case, and now apparently the Bombay High Court said no coercive steps shall be taken against Samir Wankade on notices issued to him on the NCB's inquiry over some irregularities in the case related to Sushant Singh Rajput's death. Now, NCB initiated this preliminary inquiry against Samir Wankade in connection with the drugs case pertaining to SSR's death and another case of arrest of a Nigerian national for drugs possession probed by Wankade after it received anonymous complaints of irregularities among the investigation into them. Now, after SSR's death, as all of you know, in 2020, the NCB initiated a probe of alleged drug use in the film industry, and the agency later lodged a case of alleged possession, consumption, and financing of drugs against Riya Chakravarti and her brother Shavik and 33 others. From November 2023 to March 2024, NCB issued 8 notices to Samir Wankade, directing him to appear before the agency's Deputy Director General Sanjay Singh, who is heading this particular inquiry. Now, Wankade filed a petition in the High Court last week challenging the inquiry and the notices issued to him, claiming he was being targeted and the inquiry was an act of vengeance. A division bench headed by Justice Revati Mohit Dear on Monday directed the NCB to respond to the plea by April 10th. The court, until then, said no coercive action shall be taken against Samir Wankade. Wankade's counsel Rajiv Chauhan told High Court that Singh cannot head the inquiry against Wankade. While probing these cases, including the one related to SSR, Wankade who was at that particular time the agency's zonal director, used to take approvals from Singh, who was the superior officer. Hence, now Singh cannot head this inquiry, Chauhan claimed. Whatever action Wankade took in both the cases was after approval from Singh and other superior officers. NCB's advocate Manisha Jagtap said Wankade cannot choose and pick which officer would conduct the inquiry against him. Wankade, in his plea, also claimed that the NCB cannot initiate such inquiries based on anonymous complaints. The petition further said that the drugs case lodged against the death of actor SSR, the complaint against Wankade has been allegedly submitted by actor Sapna Pabi, who is in fact shown as a wanted accused in the charge sheet filed in this particular case. To rely upon the allegations made by a wanted accused is nothing short of outrageous and a desperate attempt by NCB to legitimize an anonymous complaint manufactured solely for the purpose of injuring the petitioner Samir Wankade in mind, body, and repute, the police said. So apparently, what is very interesting is that this particular actor, Sapna Pabi, was the one who lodged a complaint against Samir Wankade, and she is an accused in the charge sheet filed in the case. So, what is the NCB trying to prove, right? How can you take her statement seriously?
So there is something where, जैसे बोलते हैं कि दाल में काला है. In the NCB, there seems to be something really, really very fishy, because if someone who is as dicey as this woman can talk about
Yes.
Samir Wankade and they take it seriously, when we know Samir Wankade's reputation, and Samir never broke the rules. Even today, if you ask him questions, whatever is related to sub judice in court, he will not talk about. That's how strictly he follows the rules. He will not break it for anybody. So whatever he did when he was a zonal director was following rules from this Singh. And to now say that, see, he did everything on his own. Who is he? The Prime Minister of India, to do things on his own. So NCB is really caught in the wrong foot, and they're trying to blame an officer who's so righteous, which means that they have something terrible to hide. And we know the kind of connection they have with SRK, going with a cake to SRK's house, and celebrating his birthday and asking him whether we should come for another day because it is his birthday. So these things, if they're all true and they're not made up, that means that there's a lot of explanation that the Singh needs to make with regards to his connection with Bollywood. Namaste, Meeraji and Jaydev. that Simi Chandok को सच में मिर्ची लगी है. By the way, SSRians roasted her when she deframed. Yes, absolutely. It was very well given to her. And she is a part of the PR for Bollywood brigade. I've been watching her for a long time. She's all, with whoever she's cozy with, she will praise them, and whoever doesn't treat her well, she kicks them out. So it's that kind of attitude that she has. And she thinks that the SSRians are, just a people, a bunch of crazy people. No, they're not. For 4 years, they've been sticking together, trying to get justice for SSR. And this bunch of people, or these people that she thinks are a gang, are actually different people from different walks of life who have come together from all parts of the world to say that, see, you have murdered a man. We don't care whether he was a superstar or anything. You have murdered a man most gruesomely. And politicians and Bollywood and everybody is involved in it. We want an answer. Okay? Even if the family doesn't care to hoots, the public want an answer. So this should be the answer to Simi, and to, of course, Ujjwal Trivedi doesn't care to hoots either, because if he can do, interviews like this, how they change, take a U-turn on Sushant Singh Rajput and start entertaining people like Smita Parekh, and the other Nilot Pal, you can easily make out that, see, they're not on the right path. So people have given her in a nice way. Yeah.
Yeah, so what more proof than, Jia Khan's mother, Rabia Khan? She has come many times on Candid Meena, and she has openly, told what is happening, right, in Bollywood. And what more proof do you need when she herself is has been on the inside to an extent that she was cursed by all these very people who are in a way responsible even for SSR's death, right? So yeah, I would urge each and everyone to check Rabia Khan's, Twitter and her interviews on our channel, so that you get more and more genuine account and insight
In
as to
fact,
what really
yes.
happens in Bollywood.
Yeah. In fact, when yesterday, I don't know whether you all watched our session with Mohan Das ji, TG Mohan
TG
Das.
Mohandas.
Yes, he said very clearly, why are there courts? Courts are there only to address the issues of the common man. Because politicians, he said, they know how to fix things. They know goli maar ke sab kuch theek kar dega. Okay. But for us common men, we cannot go anywhere. That is why we go to the courts. And in the courts, there are good people and there are bad people. Okay. There are corrupt people and there are good people as well. But still, we have no other choice. And that's why we go to the courts. And if the courts do not give us justice, then we'll have to think about what is the next move. Yeah.
Yeah. So, as all of you know, friends, we have discussed that Modi and 600 lawyers unite to protect judiciary, but who's threatening it? That we discussed that. So, what is very important is, the judges also need protection from politicians' influence, because that is also very, very important. And laws should be put in place to protect judges in, whatever high court or supreme court. There should be no influence from the politicians or from, film actors or actresses. So there should be some laws put in place, and at least I do hope that it gets passed in the Rajya Sabha or whatever. And this is very, very important, and I do hope that it happens as soon as possible. There should be fast track courts in India set up all over, so that all the cases gets fast tracked. So these are some of the needs, in terms of what the judiciary needs as soon as possible, and so that the cases don't take so much of time for justice to be delivered. Let's see how it goes. Yes. So coming to the next piece of news, and as all of you know, that Ranbir Kapoor, he had this film which was supposed to be a hit called Animal. And what is very interesting is that Salman Khan attended in the past Ridhima Kapoor's wedding and it is Ranbir Kapoor's sister. And apparently, what is very interesting is Salman Khan, offered to act as a bartender in the wedding of, Ridhima Kapoor, and apparently, Ranbir Kapoor revealed that his sister Ridhima Kapoor is a huge fan of Salman Khan, and apparently Salman Khan offered to be a bartender and give alcohol to the guest in that particular wedding. So now you can see how these people like even Ranbir Kapoor, who is married to Alia Bhatt, has to praise Salman Khan one way or the other, right? Even though his wife is Alia Bhatt, in spite of that, he has to praise Salman Khan. So you can see how the power play is happening in Bollywood. Yes.
Yeah. Meanwhile, a popular rapper, Badshah, landed in trouble ever since Mumbai police claimed to discover that he has bought fake views for one of his popular songs, Pagal Hai. According to Mumbai officials, the Indian rapper has paid a whopping 72 lakhs for 7.2 crore fake views to set a new record for most YouTube views. Now, according to the latest reports of ANI, Badshah has been once again summoned by the Mumbai Crime Branch Police after finding discrepancies in his earlier recorded statements to the officials. Social media fake followers racket case. Intelligence Unit Mumbai summons rapper Badshah asking him to appear before them on 20th of August. As per a news portal, Badshah is expected to answer nearly 238 questions in connection with the fake social media follower racket case. Earlier, the Genda Fool rapper issued an official statement denying the allegations on him categorically. Now, here, friends, I find it really weird that, with Shah Rukh Khan and with Salman Khan and all these people, showing fake numbers, at the box office. I never knew that even in music they have these fake numbers. And how did they get this? How did YouTube allow them to get these sort of fake numbers? So even I think fake YouTube can also be questioned on this. So this is something very interesting. And uh, suppose now that Genda Fool would have also been a flop, and he would have hiked the numbers in the same way. Welcome, Divya.
Yeah.
Lisa.
So
It's a spider
uh,
web of Bollywood to all actors. Yes.
yeah. So whether it is his Instagram account or Facebook account or Twitter account or YouTube account, he seems to have bought all these fake followers for himself. And why does he need to buy these fake followers if he claims that he's a very successful
Yeah.
new music artist and that he has organic followers?
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
if this is the case in which he has fake followers, then what about the new actors in Bollywood and actresses in Bollywood at least?
Yeah.
Do they have real followers? Is the question. People like Kriti Sanon, people like Shanki Pandey's daughter Ananya Pandey. Do they really have organic followers? I really doubt it, because what does Ananya Pandey have, right? That people will be a fan of Ananya Pandey.
Well,
Does she?
I'll tell
Yeah.
you one thing that Ananya Pandey and her cousins have in common, is the anglicized accent that even Americans don't have. Okay,
Yes.
I don't know from where I don't know
Yeah.
from where they drag this accent and bring it here. And they showed a small conversation between her and her cousin, Sanjay's daughter, and the way they speak, in a twang, wang, 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 and what they're discussing is actually what they want for their wedding. Okay, so they want all the works and everything, but all you can understand is only twang, wang, 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 and they've imported this whatever accent from there. So then I switched on to what this girl was saying. Now this is another idiotic person, and that's Navya. Navya, Amitabh Bachchan's granddaughter, and she also has the same twang. So it's, I guess it's all imported from the Indian society in America. I won't say it is from US Americans itself. It is from the Indian society in America, and she also speaks in the same way, blah, 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 and then she expects everybody to understand. Now, here one thing about this, this blog or vlog, whatever she conducts. all the problems she talks about, that the world is facing, is actually all the problems that she is facing. Now, in her limited world, she has only few problems. Okay, everything else is done. Food is cooked for her, waiter is there, bartender is there, a chauffeur is there, everything is there. So the little problems that dodge this little girl are the problems that she puts on the blog, saying that, see, in India, these are the big, big problems that Indians are facing. You know, and I'm just wondering what are these really problems? Like this time, what she says is that, see, yeah, old people expect young people to have a lot of experience, otherwise they are not taken seriously. They don't have experience or knowledge, then they're not taken seriously. And she's saying these are the things that we face. It's terrible, as though it is such a big issue. Over the years people have been facing it. This is what happens. It's the same way in the reverse. If people are old, they say that you're redundant, now you go, leave the company and go, you have no use for us, for the company. So this is something that has been continuing for ages. So where is she trying to show us that she's bringing something absolutely new, and then her grandmother comes out with some beads of wisdom, which itself is, see, laughable, because nothing said by Jayabadri can be taken seriously, So her whole head is filled with grudges for everybody, including her husband, And then you have the mother, the mother is, in a shell, facing her own problems, whatever they are. So you find that these three women are in three different planets, and how they get together and discuss some trivial thing is what the whole vlog is about. And then on top of that, you have this famous accent that Ananya Pandey and a cousin and she and all have, thinking that they are not Indians, they're American Indians. When will they ever be proud to say that they are from Bharat?
Yeah, so this is quite hilarious. This is Ananya Pandey's Instagram account, and you can see that she has 24.6 million followers. And then, what is her occupation? She is private investigator and serial killer. So, so how? So it's kind of hilarious that how did she land up with 24.6 million followers, right? If she had 24 itself, it would have been a big achievement. Yes. So
What if the most of the followers are not accounts run by a Chinese dude with virtual
yeah,
machines? It's all in a cloud.
yeah,
Yeah, interesting. Yeah, bot accounts. And he continues to say 24 million bot accounts, generative AI. Yes, chat GPT. Yes, absolutely.
yes. Welcome Ajayji. Welcome TPN. Welcome
Yeah,
Divya.
we missed Ajay for a long time. We haven't
Yes,
seen
nice.
Ajay, so we missed him. Yes, yes, yeah. Back to you, Jay.
Yeah, you can take the one with Karan Johar.
Yeah. Now, filmmaker Karan Johar woke up on Monday morning with a determination to drop some reality checks, sparing no one with his sharp words. He took a jab at those opting for fillers and surgeries, saying that despite undergoing so many procedures, there's still a lack of true fulfillment. Taking to his Instagram, he said, "Fillers लगा लो, fulfillment नहीं मिलती. Makeup लगा लो, उम्र है घाट थी. कर लो जितना भी बोटॉक्स लगाओगे जैसे मधुमक्खी ने काट लिया. नाक बदलने से गांद इतर नहीं बनती. Going under the knife से exterior बदल भी जाए लेकिन मेरी जान फितरत नहीं बदलती." So in English translation, it is putting fillers doesn't bring fulfillment. Applying makeup reduces age. No matter how much Botox you do, you'll still look like a bee has stung you. Changing the nose doesn't change the bad smell. Going under the knife will only change your exterior and not your nature. And then he also said that एक साथी के बिना हो जाए गुजारा एसी का टेम्परेचर नहीं बदलेगी हमारा नहीं मिलेगी मोहब्बत न सही सेपरेट बाथरूम का कॉम्प्रोमाइज होगा ही नहीं मोनोगामी का डिमांड घंटा होगा पूरा जिंदगी और ऑप्शंस कहाँ मिलते हैं दोबारा अब तो सिंगल स्टेटस को कर लो सेलिब्रेट एनिवर्सरी से बेहतर है अनदर डेट so he seems to have been jilted by his lover, I think, and someone who's done a lot of Botox, it seems. So he seems to be playing the Devdas, on social media. So, yes.
Yeah.
Uh,
So, I
Pratham
mean,
says, welcome.
yes,
And Ajay says, there are a lot of accounts that counter and abuse me on comment section if I
yes,
post anything. Yes. And against Bollywood actors, especially Alia and Ranbir. Greetings of peace and love to
Hello,
Meena ji,
Sushila.
Jaydev ji, and all our beloved SSR warriors from Suchita. Thank you so much, Suchita. So, thank you, Divya. So, on this note, we end this session. Friends, we'll see you tomorrow with a lot more news. Thank you for always joining us in large numbers. Please press the like button and also subscribe if you haven't and share it with your friends. Good night.
Jai Hind.